Bia Kamal ka Nuer online TV channel te kon ka rush mi bekonaling na me breaking news re which ka South Sudan te ka mishalat je United Nation ka do badan en chalat ka je ken ishi kuma South Sudan she fail ko be Queen Guiini be jelat re which ka South Sudan ki be Perry be jelat re which ka South Sudan agenda na gore be nyoka ye kel gwase me gwam mi shiga doltin na me amanda na to ka South Sudan ni ti ŋwan ŋa kenen go dong de South Sudan der tika mal mal ni ti kontin kwaje logu baje lat e kuma South Sudan ajen gora ben nyoga ye kela ka do baran tiken lat ke je gwasme ko gor kono bana tin kon lat ka rodien ni ti kontin gor ga jen ode mal de bere we ke South Sudan ka do badan la kan right ke je ke kuma South Sudan ken we dan la kan agui ke je shika right ki te ga dol ma cha dol mi gen kuma South Sudan jugo no yen chia fail ko biya mal biya je lat kam no kun shiaro don ling ala funding ton kono re win to goal kan gorin kato yen pan kun sia wichi ajalet ka kwakto kono tere we dun na me mishalat ken United Nation dan kon ko rek kwiden gwasme shala den wona na shi kuma South Sudan boy en wo bika kwen gwin bika nalat alaji United Nation raji kan lat gwasme me goro no banyo ga yekel ka tok nori kana tok English ko goro jeno ba shub gwasna na gor kono da woten bajalat ya ka do badan cikin no gaje ala South Sudan transitional government a wajen ce fail na katun wan a watan tang na kana long tin de lat ko they can transitional period they can lat peacefully ke ta da na par daga na gaje rayuwa ka South Sudan a wace ce boy cikin international support ke do bran kwa support je we to goal cikin goro no beken kaling development ko na jagara we ka South Sudan cikin goro no beken kaling this UN security tin kono tere wika South Sudan tin ku dole monitor wa chicken killing wa ba ye kula leledi mishi aje no no bi kuma South Sudan ba teka mal bineri kontra wika South Sudan ba teka mal ngum betwo akane country chet ka South Sudan la South Sudan akane kana man teka Queen Guiini jen Queen Guiini me wal ni ka 2011 ni go ron kin dangre wel kel melat ka melat ki independent ajen Queen makarwade en kam me kele o bene ka 2015 awa abene ka jen 2024 ekene cha election cha aje postpone ne kan wan la ja wan ka che ba election ba jalat ba je nyogo mo kwa je postpone ekene election jok election a pai ladan tama me pai postpone gwa zama ka chen jen dangro wide kel ka pai bangwan ron kina dangro wide jen dangro wide wan e kuma South Sudan ekene shi men nyama ne me ne kan wan si kuma South Sudan si kan lugo no beken ku ingwin beken la kan extend kwa South Sudan kwaje le both commercial transitional period ka transitional period a duo me gorn je ba den yala kon tin ba kwingwin ba ikulat ke je gwa ba kulalat ke jen gwasmo duno chikana jigala duo mi beken we extend election ga je ki kwingwin e chikana gorno bu nyur gwaskel ba je kwen yo gwasme South Sudan transitional government has consistently failed to meet even the most basic expectation to end the transitional period peacefully despite regional and international support, a U.S. diplomat told the UN Security Council on Wednesday. The country has never held elections since independence in 2011 and is ruled through transitional period resulting from peace agreement negotiated over a year of conflict. Such interim period have been extended 4 times since 2015. The latest extension was on 21st September 2024, when the President Kiir signed Amendment Number 12 to the Transitional Constitution of 2011, signaling the official postponement of elections supposed to be held on December that year, which is 2024. Political Minister Council John Kelly, Political Minister Counselor, told the Security Council that the South Sudanese deserved peace, freedom to participate in civic and political process, and a responsive government. Instead, transitional government leaders have consistently failed to take the minimal step required to create the conditions necessary to bring the transitional period to a peaceful conclusion, he said. The diplomatic expressed concern over the lack of progress in the 2018 peace implementation despite significant regional and international support. According to him, South Sudanese leaders have shown no political will to create space for civic and political engagement and move the country toward election. They have also failed to use public revenue transparently to address public need while demanding the international community continue to fund basic public service. Kelly further pointed out that the transitional government has collectively failed to implement the necessary standard for free, fair, and peaceful election. In fact, they have made the matter worse, as evident by their giving of the National Security Service warrantless arrest and detention powers. We call on them to open civic and political space as paths toward free, fair, and peaceful elections and allow citizens to meaningfully engage in domestic government, to fund electoral institutions, establish the necessary unified force, and engage high-level dialogue in Juba where all parties reject violence as a political tool. The U.S. envoy urged the transitional government to act swiftly and responsibly in using public revenue for public purpose rather than for the benefit of what he called a small corrupt elite. He further highlighted the need for a consistent system to ensure the tax exemption for foreign assistance, UN agencies, and diplomatic missions to reduce risk and cost of delivering aid to South Sudan. In the same meeting, the head of the UN mission in South Sudan called on the transitional government to adopt timeline to tackle pending provision necessary for the conduct of election, warning that the clock is ticking while many critical remain lagging. Nicholas Isam say the lack of government funding and delayed legal and political decisions are showing the implementation process down. With the full deployment of forces and electoral preparation task far behind schedule, the diplomats say neither UNIMIS nor the international community can provide the much needed support if the government fails to show political will to implement the agreement. The revitalized Joint Monitoring and Evaluation Commission made a similar call for urgent demonstration of political will and increased funding to ensure the successful implementation of the 2018 peace agreement. In response, South Sudan Permanent Representative to the United Nations, Cecilia Adeng, acknowledged concern over delay in the transitional process. She assured the Council that efforts are underway to accelerate the peace deal. Adeng said the government is making every effort to accelerate key milestones, particularly in preparation for free, fair, and credible election. Jenshane, kuma South Sudan is not ready. Ko biken mal biken jati wana rewika South Sudan. Jakana aska chuj telm latkana. Latkani tuman peace initiative mishi shub gadda. Ene bi South Sudan betagamal. Mishala the United Nations ajen lode shikamilin koname ajen dana shikane realeka no shikane jokpanya no yenne irkontila political key parties nitin kone ya leptin let ka politic telara politic wika South Sudan ke yente gare ko ko lagi no biya peace biya jin implement ku yen lerwech commercial transitional period jawna ma chi chong ne kan wana wo the election nan kan yam ba lara chaje nan ka ronomi chaje nan ka ronomi angu na mene kene ado mi yeryen we dun ka je shang international community e bulwak mishi adon lwak ke mishi politique dan tege mi sey goro no biya lalet ne me jenana go de nyo ay kel biya tak mal babay